Hey guys. Welcome to my channel. Today, I will recap a movie called IT. Sit back, relax and enjoy the movie. In October 1988, on a rainy day, Bill makes a paper boat for his little brother, Georgie. Georgie thanks him and goes outside to play with the boat. While Georgie plays with the boat, he hits his head on a sign and the boat falls down the drain. Georgie tries to retrieve the boat but he sees a clown, which startles him. The clown introduces himself as Pennywise, the dancing clown. Georgie tries to retrieve his boat, but Pennywise bites off his hand and drags him down the sewer. A few months later, on the last day of school, Bill and his friends are on their way home when some girls bully a girl, Beverly Marsh. While the boys talk about how to spend their summer, some bullies, Victor, Henry, Belch, and Patrick approach them. They humiliate Bill and his friends and the boys wish they become missing. Elsewhere, Beverly meets the new kid, Ben, hiding from Henry and his friends. She signs his book and leaves. Bill believes that Georgie is still alive, but his father scolds him stating that Georgie is dead. Afterward, Mike hides from Henry and hears a noise while throwing the trash away. He sees the room burning, with scary hands, and hears his parents asking for his help. The door opens and Mike sees a clown before Henry tries to hit him with his car. Stanley, the rabbi's son, couldn't read the Torah and his father tells him to return the book to his office. He sees a frame of Holy Mary and tries to straighten it, but the frame falls down. Stanley runs away scared when he picks up the frame and sees the picture of a clown. Bill asks his friends for help searching for Georgie. Elsewhere, Ben borrows a book from the library because he believes that there is a mystery to the disappearance of kids in the town. Ben sees a balloon and follows it to the locker room, where he is chased by a headless clown until he accidentally hits the librarian, snapping him out of his trance. While he leaves the library, Henry and his friends chase and bully him. Henry cuts him with a knife and Ben escapes after he kicks Henry, but the bullies give chase. Concurrently, Bill and Richie go into the sewer and they find Betty's sneaker. Bill wants to rescue Georgie and Betty, but his friends refuse to follow him as they don't want to end up missing like Georgie and Betty. While they talk, Ben joins them. Not long after, Patrick enters the sewer, believing Ben is hiding there, but Pennywise kills him. Bill and his friends, including Ben, leave the Baron. They decide to help Ben with his wounds and they enter the store for medical supplies. Although they don't have enough money, Beverly helps them escape by distracting the cashier. Bill has a crush on Beverly and invites her to the quarry the next day. At home, it turns out Beverly is being molested by her father and in a fit of rage, she decides to cut her hair. The following day, the boys go to the quarry and Beverly joins them. Beverly jumps into the water and the boys soon follow suit. They all have fun playing in the water while Billy stares at Beverly. The boys stare at her while she sleeps and Richie searches Ben's bag. He sees all the news Ben has gathered about the missing kids in the town. Ben tells them he has more evidence and takes them to his house. Ben discloses that someone goes missing every day without clues. While Eddie goes home, he notices an old building and the door opens. A voice asks him what he is looking for, causing his pills to spew on the floor. A leper helps Eddie pick up the pill, which scares him. The leper chases him into the compound of the old building, where he meets Pennywise. Beverly sees Ben's poem and sits in the bathtub while reading it. She hears voices of kids from the sink, asking for her help. She looks through the sink and puts a tape rule into it. When he brings out the tape, she finds it stained with blood. After her hand gets trapped in a bundle of hair, blood gushes out from the sink, covering the entire room. She screams, alerting her father, but he does not see the blood and thinks she is hallucinating. Somewhere else, Bill sees Georgie and follows him down the store. However, a clown appears and chases Bill. The next day, Beverly sees the boys, she shows them her bathroom filled with blood and they help her clean it up. Ben enters Beverly's room and sees Bill talking with Beverly. She tells Bill that the rumors about her aren't true and Bill says none of the losers believes the rumor. On their way home, the losers share their encounter with Pennywise except for Richie who hasn't seen the clown. The losers spot Mike being bullied by Henry and proceed to help him. They throw stones at the bullies, causing them to retreat. The group sees the posters of missing kids and wonders if it's going to end. Ben tells them the disappearance of kids is going to end for a little while and strange events always happen every 27 years. They try to make sense of what is happening to them and they realize that they are seeing visions of their worst fear. The group deduces that all IT happenings at the sewer connection to the well house on Neibolt Street. Eddie confirms that he saw the clown in the house and the group concludes that IT lives there. The projector malfunctions and switches between slides all on its own. They see Pennywise in one of the slides. Pennywise appears to them and attacks them, but he disappears after seeing the light. Bill says that they should go to Neibolt. Although they all disagree at first, they decide to enter the house with him and suggest that someone stays outside to keep watch. The group sees a poster that says that Richie is missing, causing him to freak out. Bill calms him down and tells him that the poster is not real, as IT is playing tricks on them. Pennywise manages to separate the three boys and terrorizes each of them with their worst fear. Richie sees a doll looking like him in a coffin and Pennywise appears to him. Eddie breaks his hand after falling into a pit and Pennywise tries to kill him. Elsewhere, Bill and Richie are faced with three doors: scary, not scary at all, and very scary. They first try to go out through the not scary door but find out that it is scary. While Bill tells Richie that the doors aren't real, they hear Eddie scream for help as Pennywise is about to eat him. Bill and Richie approach Pennywise and he tries to attack them, but Beverly stabs his eye with a rod. Pennywise slashes Ben's stomach and retreats, while the losers manage to escape the house. Bill says that they will be prepared the next time they see Pennywise, but his friends don't want any part of it. Ben says that before IT comes back in the next 27 years, he will be long gone. Richie tells Bill to save himself after he couldn't save Georgie and the two get into a fight. Beverly thinks that they should stay together as Pennywise wants to divide them, but the kids go their separate ways. A few weeks later, Pennywise manipulates Henry, making him murder his father while he sleeps, and he tells Henry to kill the losers next. Elsewhere, Beverly's father confronts her about being friends with the losers, but Beverly refuses to be molested by him and fights back. Beverly finally kills him, but Pennywise kidnaps her. Bill visits her and deduces that she has been kidnapped by Pennywise when he sees writing in blood on the roof. Bill reconciles with his friends and tells them that IT has Beverly. The group sets out with weapons to save Beverly. Stanley decides to stay outside, but Bill tells him that they have to stay together to avoid being killed by IT. Beverly wakes up and tries to escape, while the boys enter the sewer using a rope to climb down the well. Pennywise attacks Beverly while a possessed Henry attacks Mike. Mike finally fights back, hits Henry with a stone, and pushes him down the well. Stanley gets separated from the group and IT hunts him and starts eating his face, but the losers arrive in time to save him. They apologize for leaving him and Bill goes after Pennywise. He sees Beverly suspended in the air, but decides to go after Pennywise. The boys find out that the sewer is filled with children's stuff and the bodies of the victims, floating in the air. Bill sees Georgie and Georgie tells him that he wants to go home, but he shoots Pennywise knowing it isn't Georgie. Pennywise reverts to his clown form and attacks the loser. He captures Bill and says that he will free the rest if they leave and never come back. Bill apologizes to his friends and asks them to go. The boys refuse to go and engage in a battle with Pennywise. The boys realize that Pennywise did not kill Beverly because she wasn't afraid, and neither are they. Bill tells the clown that it will starve for the next 27 years and IT retreats to the sewer. The missing kids' bodies flow down and Bill retrieves Georgie's jacket. The group comforts him and they leave. Beverly tells the group that she sees their older version in the town and they were scared. Bill swears that if IT isn't dead, he will come back, and the group has a blood oath to fight IT whenever he comes back. The boys leave and Beverly tells Bill that she will be going to Portland the next day to stay with her aunt. Just before she leaves, Bill kisses her and they say their goodbyes. Thanks for watching the recap. Please subscribe to my channel. See you soon on another interesting recap. Bye.